Let's talk about being an entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur. Yes, and I want to talk especially about the two core qualities of being a true entrepreneur. Yes, I'm talking about being a true entrepreneur because nowadays many people have many kind of interpretations of what it takes to be an entrepreneur. Many people think, for example, that being an entrepreneur has to do with being your own boss. That is not true. Many people think, for example, that being an entrepreneur has to do with achieving financial freedom. That is not true. Many people think, for example, that being an entrepreneur has to do with achieving freedom. That is not true. And by the way, before giving you the two core qualities of a true entrepreneur, let me give you the true meaning of the word entrepreneur. The word entrepreneur comes from the French word entrepreneur, which also comes from a Latin word that means to seize by the hand, to seize, to grasp, to take hold, to usurp by the hand. And by looking closely at this definition, you will understand the two core qualities of being an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is not just someone who undertakes a project. It's not just someone who undertakes a set of actions to achieve profit. No, it's deeper than that. When we look at the true meaning of that word, we look at two core principles. The first one is to seize, to grasp, to usurp, to take hold, to perceive. It talks about a vision. It talks about a purpose. It talks about a passion. An entrepreneur or a true entrepreneur is someone who seized a vision, who perceived a vision, who discovered a purpose for his life and decided to take a set of actions in order to bring that vision to its manifestation. An entrepreneur has this deep sense of calling, of purpose. An entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur, is moved by a true passion. It has this sense of being called to solve a specific problem, and it decides to do whatever it takes to achieve it. One of the meaning of seize in the definition of true entrepreneur, as I told you, to seize by the hand. One of the other word to seize is to usurp, because in ancient days an entrepreneur was also someone or an usurper, someone who takes things that do not belong to him, someone who takes things that do not belong to him. And why it is important for you to understand that? Because most of the time true entrepreneurs do not have skills or the true skills that is needed to succeed in their industry, but they are so moved, but they are so consumed or inflamed by their vision that they are willing to do whatever it takes to bring their vision to its manifestation. We can see that with Jeff Bezos, with Jack Ma, and many other entrepreneurs, with Nike, who is the co-founder of Nike. Many of them at the beginning didn't have the skills that were needed to succeed in their industry, but they had a passion, they had a vision, they had a deep sense of purpose, and they were ready to do whatever it takes to bring it to fruition. And that is very important. So the first core quality of a true entrepreneur is a deep sense of purpose. A true entrepreneur has this sense of being called to solve a specific problem for the society. And a business for a true entrepreneur is an organization and a system put in place to fulfill a calling, to fulfill a vision, to fulfill a passion. That is the first core quality of a true entrepreneur, is a called one, is a passionate one, is someone who is after fulfilling a purpose, not realizing a profit. The second core quality of a true entrepreneur comes from the word hand, because remember, entrepreneur means to seize by the hand, and hand here means a deep willingness and readiness to take action. Yes, that is one of the core quality of an entrepreneur. It's someone who is willing and ready to take action on his vision, his passion, his calling, his purpose. He has a deep sense of execution. He has a vision, he discovered a passion, and he decides to do what it takes to achieve it. These are the two core qualities of a true entrepreneur. And I want to say to you, if these two qualities are found in you, you have what it takes to become a successful entrepreneur. I hope you've got some value from this video. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with people you know may need this kind of content. And as I usually say, it was Zoe from Cameroon, and I wish you success.